So this is a circular function. Circular function means that this is the rotation. So the function depending on the angle. So this is function depending on the angle. So this is for the circle here. So this is the center point 0. And we draw the circle. So this circle is called as this angle. This angle is the angle theta. So this side will be the A is the adjacent side, A is the hypotenuse, and the O is the opposite side. So in this case, we can denote the A is the adjacent side. And O means the opposite side. So H means the hypotenuse. So this circle rotation approximately this circle. So this is called as the circular function. So in this case, we can write down the trigonometric ratio. So sin theta is equal to the opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So opposite side is O, hypotenuse is H. So by this way, we can develop the trigonometry table. Sin theta, sin, cos, tan, cos, secant, and then cosecant. Sin, cos, tan, cos, secant, and then the cosecant. So this is the Trigo function. So the formula is OA, H, 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 A, O, A, O. So this is for the table for the Trigo function. So this is the sin is equal to the opposite side by hypotenuse. Cosine theta is equal to the adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tangent is the opposite by adjacent. Cotangent is the adjacent by opposite. Secant is the hypotenuse by adjacent. Cosecant is the hypotenuse by the opposite. So by this way, we can write down the trigonometric function. So that based on the trigonometric function, so we can find the sin theta. Sin 45. So use the calculator and find the sin 45. There will be the 0.707. So this is the sin 45 degree. Okay, so this is the sin 45 degree. Sin 45 is we draw the function here. This is the first quadrant, second, third, and the fourth. So go to upward is a positive, go to right side is a positive, go to left side is a negative, go to downward is a negative. So this is why that we can get the side. So that during the first quadrant, the side angle is ever positive. So this is the positive side. So this will be positive 707, 0.707. Another one we use the next angle here, sine 150 degree. So this becomes whole power this position, this one upward is a positive, hypotenuse is ever positive. This way, sine 150 also positive. Sine 150 degree, you can calculate this, you got a 0.5, ever the positive. Because of the according to the sine formula, opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side positive, hypotenuse is positive, so the sine angle is ever the positive. And the next angle, we draw it, this one is a second quadrant function. And we draw a sub quadrant. Sine 210. So 210 degrees. So in this case, 210 is going downward, this is negative and this is positive. So this means sine 210 is equal to minus 0.5. So this is for the sine is negative because this one will go into the third quadrant. Okay, another one with the sine 300 degrees. So this one also stays negative. So this is sine 300. So sine 300. Sine 300 is we can call this 0.866. So this is a negative because this one goes down is negative. So the circular function, so we can find a positive and negative. Means the first quadrant is 0 to 90. This is the quadrant 1. Quadrant 1 is 0 to the 90 degree. Quadrant 2 is 90 to 180. Quadrant 3 is 180 to 270. Quadrant 4 is 270 to 360. So this is why that we can call it an angle positive and negative. So we use as our Trigo function, the OA, I didn't use 6. OA, and divided by the AO. So then by this way you can find the Trigo function. So this is the basis of trigonometry formula, and then we can find the sine, cosine, sine function, positive, negative by this way. So then we get a special formula. Cos 0 is ever 1, and cos 90 is 0, and cos 180 is minus 1, cos 270 is 0, and cos 360 is also 1. So this is the equation. And similarly, sine 0 is ever 0, sine 90 is 1, sine 180 is 0, sine 270 is minus 1, sine 360 is 0. So this is called a special function. Cosine we can calculate by this way. Okay, so this is the way that we calculate. And then you can see that our tangent function. Tangent theta is equal to ever equal to the sine theta divided by the cos theta. So this is the function of the tangent. Tangent is sine by cos. So that we can find the tangent 0. Tangent 0 is equal to sine 0 by cos 0. The sine 0 is 0, so sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, so tangent 0 is 0. But the tangent 90. Tangent 90 is a sine 90 by cos 90. Sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, so this will be the infinity. So tangent 90 you can't read on the table because this is the infinity. So this is where the trigo functions are related. So the first one is we talk about the sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant function. Second one is the four quadrant. Angle is rotating from the 0 to the 360. So first quadrant is fall between the 0 to 90. Yes, power minus, yes. Or going down is ever minus. And going up is for positive. Right side is positive, left side is negative. So this way that we can find a positive and negative angle happening. But in the calculator, you just enter, sometimes you can see the negative, sometimes you can see the positive. This is why how the positive and negative coming out. You can see that our triples are angle. So this is our target here. This is four quadrant. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So quadrant 1 is all are positive. Quadrant 2 is sine positive. Quadrant 3 is a tangent positive. All tangent angle fall on the quadrant 3. Quadrant 1 means 0 to 90 degree. All angle fall between the 0 to 90 degree. So all are positive. For the any angle between the 90 to 180, only sine angle will be the positive. Other will be negative. And similarly, any angle between the 180 to the 270, only tangent angle will be positive. Other will be the negative. And the final one is any angle between the 270 to 360. So this is 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360 back. Okay. Any angles are between the 270 to 360, only cosine is positive. So that's going to be the negative. So this is why we can see that this is four quadrant. 0 to 90, all angle. All angle means that all sine, cosine, tangent, all become as a positive. Between 90 to 180, only the sine angle, for example, sine 120 is positive, but the tangent 120 and cosine 120 are the negative. Between 180 to 270, only tangent angles are positive, but all other angles are negative. Between the 270 to 360, only cosine angles are positive, the others are negative. So So this is why we can see that the positive and negative angle. Inverse of the sine is a cosecant. So this means that they also follow the same way as the sine. So the sine theta is 1 by cosec theta, cos is 1 by secant theta, tangent is 1 by cotangent theta. And also tangent theta is sine by cos. So then all positive and negative for cosecant, secant and cotangent, they also follow as the sine and tangent and cos. Supplementary angle means that this is for the angle here, 180 degree supplement. This side is a theta, so the rest of the side will be there, 180 minus theta. So this is a supplementary 80 degree. So for this side theta, the rest will be 180 minus theta. So we also got as a rule, the formula is a sine 180 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Similarly, cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. And similarly, tangent 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. So this is the formula for the supplementary angle. Sine 180 minus theta is a sine theta, cos 180 minus theta is a minus cos theta, and tangent 180 minus theta is a minus tan theta. So this is for the rule for the supplementary angle. Formula for the supplementary angle. Similarly, we can also have the rule for the negative angle. So negative angle means that sine negative theta is equal to negative sine theta. And cos negative theta is ever equal to cos theta. Tangent negative theta is negative tangent theta. So this is for the negative angle equation. Sine minus theta is minus sine theta. Cos minus theta is cos theta. Tangent minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. So this is the equation for the negative angle. Trigonometric ratio for the 90 degree supplementary angle. So in this case, we can use the formula sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. Because this one is only for the first quadrant. 90 minus theta means the angle is greater than 0 but less than 90. So all angles are positive. All angles are positive means all the sine and cos are also the positive. So the sine 90 minus theta is the cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta is the sine theta. So all are positive. Yes. 0, 9, yes. Okay. Now you can see that sine 90 plus theta. Sine 90 plus theta. Sine 90 plus theta means that the angle falls into the second quadrant. So second quadrant is only the sine is positive. So the sine 90 plus theta is you can change the angle. This is positive cos theta. But cos 90 plus theta. So this is for the second quadrant. Second quadrant means only sine positive, cos will be negative. So this is negative sine theta. So this is the formula to calculate the 90 degree supplementary angle. Okay, now also we need to prove sine 10 degrees. We need to prove the cos 80, or we also need to prove the cosec 85 that sets 5. So now we just use the formula. So sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, therefore that you can calculate cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. So in this problem, this is given that the cos is 80 degree. So this means that theta is 80 degree. So for cos 80 degree, theta is 80 degree. For cos 80 degree. So in this case, sine 90 minus 80. So therefore, this is equal to sine 10 degree. So the cos 80 is equal to sine 10 degree. So this is for the A. Similarly, we also use the equation. Cosets are 85 is secant 5. So in the problem, we don't see that doesn't see the coset 85, but the coset is related to the sine. So first you can write it sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So right, sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So the theta is substituted theta is equal to 5 degree. So therefore, sine 90 minus 5 is equal to cos 5. So this becomes a sine 90 minus 5 becomes a sine 85 is equal to cos 5. But sine 85 is 1 by cosine. So there, because theta 1, sine is equal to sine theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. So the sine 85 is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. So cosecant 85. Similarly, cos 5 is equal to 1 by secant 5. So therefore, you can write the things are secant 5 is equal to cosecant 85. So we can plug it. First one we talk about the tabular function, then I talk about the 4 quadrants, so the angle ratio, and then we calculate for the supplementary angle, and negative angle, and Trigo ratio more than 90 is supplementary angle. So those things are I provided. What's the percent 9 for the daily? Diagram means that we start from the 0 and then go to the angle. So this is for sine theta. Sine theta we usually start from it like this. Start from 0, go to the 180 degree. So this is sine theta graph. Sine theta graph is we usually start. Sine theta is a sine start from 0 and go n. So this is the sine 0 is 0. Okay, sine this is for the sine 90 is a 1. And cos sine 180 is 0. Sine 270 will be minus 1. And sine 3860 will be also 0. So this is the sine between the 0 to the minus 1 to plus 1 to minus 1. So sine 0 is 0. Sine 90 is a 1. Sine 180 is 0, sine 270 is a minus 1. So this is for the sine theta graph. We can draw the sine theta graph like this. And then we also draw another graph. The another graph means the sine theta plus phi graph. So this is a sine plus theta plus phi. Sine theta and minus phi graph. Sine theta minus phi graph means so because of the phi angle is a lagging, minus is a lagging. Lagging means it will not start at the 0. So this one will start after the phi. So this is the angle phi here. So this one starts from the angle phi. And this one like this. So this is for the sine theta minus phi graph. Sine theta minus phi. You should start from it. You don't start at the 0. This one start coming out at the after the angle phi. So this is sine theta minus phi. And similarly, sine theta plus phi. So positive means this is a leading. So this is a graph. So this is for the positive angle. So this is for the angle minus phi. Minus phi here. So angle minus phi. And this one is the angle plus phi. Angle plus phi means this one starts off this one. So this one plus phi, so this one goes like this. So this angle becomes a sine theta plus phi graph. So we can plot the graph by this way. Sine theta is exactly start from the 0. But sine theta minus phi is start from the alpha sub minus phi. And plus phi is the start from the plus phi. So this is for the, we can also draw the sine theta minus phi and the sine theta plus phi graph by this way. Okay, so this one we will plot the following graph. 7 sine theta plus 70, 50 cos theta minus 40, 8 cos theta minus pi by 3, 10 sine theta plus pi by 4. We need to plot the row graph. Okay, firstly we plot the 7 sine theta plus 70. 7 means that this is the amplitude. This amplitude means that this was the graph here. 0, this one is plus 7. So this is minus 7. So this is amplitude. So normally sine graph should be star. But because of 70 degree, it's the earlier 70 degree. It's 70 degree here. So this is a 70 degree. Instead of starting at a 0, it will start at a 70 degree difference. So just like 70 degree difference, graph will start here. So graph will start. So this one angle like this. So that will be this angle is 70. So this angle is cut at 180. No longer 180. This angle will be 180 minus 70. And this one also is 360 minus 70. So that will be 110. So that will be 300 gets 290. So this angle will be 7 sine theta plus 70 degree. This graph. And B. So 50 cos theta minus 40 degree. So in this case, we draw a two line here. The horizontal line is 0. This is this way is 50. This side is minus 50. So theta minus 40 means instead of starting from the 0, it starts from here. This is for the minus 40 degree. So this minus 40 degree, the graph will start. So this angle is no longer 40 degree. So this is a 0, so this is a 40. So this angle is 180 plus 40. And this one will be 360 plus 40. So this is a 400 degree. So this is a 220 degree. So this is a positive 50 and negative 50. So the graph will be lying like this. Okay, see. Since the pi is given, we need to convert the pi to the degree. So this is the degree to radians. We have to utilize it. Degree and radian conversion. Degree and radian conversion. Degree and radian conversion we utilize. So this will be 8 cos theta minus pi by 3. So pi is 180 degree. So pi by 3 means 180 divided by 3. So you got the 60 degree. So pi is 180 degree. Pi by 3 is 180 divided by 3. So 60 degree. And because of this one, 8 cos theta minus pi by 3 means 8 cos theta minus pi by 3. This means 8 cos theta minus 60 degree. So we have to plot the graph 8 cos theta minus 60 degree. This graph has to be plotted. Okay, before plotting the graph, firstly we determine the cosine graph. Sine graph and cosine graph different. How the sine and cosine is different? Sine graph is this one. This is the sine graph is a start from the 0 go to 90 like this. 270, 180. So this is the sine graph. And another one is the cosine graph. Cosine graph is opposite. So this one will start from here. So this is the cosine graph. Sine graph is cosine graph. Because the sine graph is at the point of the 0. So the graph magnitude is also 0. But cosine at the angle 0 graph magnitude will be the maximum. So this is for this guy is cosine theta graph. This guy is a cos theta graph. The up graph is a sine theta graph. Sine theta graph and the cos theta graph. Graph we can plot like this. Okay, now we want is cos theta minus 60. Theta minus 60 means this point cos magnitude is the maxima at the point 0. For the cos theta graph, at the angle 0 degree, cos magnitude is maximum. But the one, cos theta minus 60 means at the 0 degree, the angle cos theta value is not maximum. Only it is maximum at minus 60 degree. So this means that we have to draw this one here. This is a minus 50. Minus 50. So this value will be the maximum. So maximum value. So this one is coming from here like this. At minus 50, the value will be the maximum. So maximum value is 8 because of the first thing, 8 cos theta minus pi by 3. So big A is the amplitude. This is we call the amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum value. So amplitude is 8. So here we put the 8 here. And then this one minus 60 degree, this one is the maximum. And then this one going into our everyday changing. So this one is instead of the cutting at the angle at the 180 degree, so this fall as 90 degree. If we cut at the so this is a 0, 90, and 270, 180. So instead of the 0, there will be minus 50. Instead of 90, there will be the 90 minus 30.
So what 1 full square is like 1 full square is the and then back up?
Yes, back up again, yes, 1 full square. So 0 to 350 is 1 full square. So 0 to, yes. 270, yes. 270, yes. So this one is minus 50. So then we have 90 plus 50. So this angle is 270 plus 50. Then one will be the 350 plus 50. So then we say 90 plus 50 is 150. Yes. 270. Yes, this is 180. So this is 180. 090 is 180 and 270. So that will be the here will be the 350. So this is 090. Size here. Size the same. This is 090, 180, 270 and 350. Here is a 90 this one, and this one is a 180 and 270 and 350. Okay, this one also is a changing to this side. So that will be instead of writing the 90 plus 50 and 180 instead of 180 this is 180 plus 50. Instead of writing the 270 plus 50. Instead of writing the 360 plus 50. So then we use 150, 240, and 330, and 420. So this angle, this guy is cosine theta minus pi by 3 graph. So this is for the answer C. So this is we utilize the degree to get radius conversion. Okay, second one, the sine theta plus pi by 4. Sine theta plus pi by 4 means the first you calculate for the pi by 4. So the pi is 180 degree. So pi by 4 become 180 by 4. So that will be the 45 degree. So pi by 4 is angle 45 degree. So now we draw the graph. So this is the first we draw the sine graph. Sine graph means that this is a sine graph. So this angle magnitude is 10. Magnitude 10. So this is the sine theta graph. Now that we utilize the angle is theta plus pi by 4. Plus pi by 4 means this is as a start earlier. Start earlier means instead of starting at the 0, it starts on the 45 degree. So we write up, we go like this. So this is 45 degree here. So this maximum point is no longer 90 degrees, then we use 90 minus 45. And this point we use 180 minus 45. So this way is 270 minus 45, and this one is 360 minus 45. So because of this one, this becomes 45 degrees, and this one will be at 135 degrees, and this is at 235 degrees, and this one will be at 315 degrees. So this angle magnitude is 10. So the graph will be 10 sine theta plus pi by 4 degrees. So this is the graph. So we can plot the graph. So firstly we draw a sine graph, and then when the angle is negative, go to the right side, and angle is positive, go to the left side, and then we can redraw the graph like this. So all that are that 0 is the crossing points are also all down. These are we talk about the sines are theta plus 70, and the sine theta plus 50. So for A you can see how the theta plus 70. Theta plus 70 means this is the angle 0 here. This is plus 70. Plus 70 means this angle is 70 degrees. Okay, so and then there's plus 50 means this angle is plus 50. So you can see that this is different. So this you can calculate angle different. Angle different is equal to 70 minus 50, you call this 20 degrees. Sine angle different is equal to 20 degrees. And similarly, cos also the same way. Cos is a plus 10 and a minus 10. In this case, how to calculate? Plus 10 is here. So plus 10 degrees. And minus 50 is here. So minus 50 degrees. So that will be different. So this is the angle different. Angle different is, you can calculate, so to the 10 plus 50. So this is 70 degrees. So the sine angle difference between the sines are theta plus 70 and theta plus 50. So that will be 20. And also the sine theta plus 10 and the sine theta minus 50 is 70 degrees. And now C, these are two different functions. Cos theta minus 40 and sine theta minus 40. So in this case, you have to equalize. So how to use? We use the formula. Cos and sine conversion. Sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This is the formula. Sine 90 plus minus theta is equal to cos theta. So now we can find as sine, instead of the theta, we can substitute the theta minus 40. So this theta, we can substitute with theta minus 40. So that will be sine 90 minus theta minus 40 is equal to cos, instead of cos theta, that will be cos theta minus 40. So then we saw this one. Sine 90 minus theta minus 40. How we get? So sine 90 minus theta. So this we're gonna plus 40. Is equal to. So this is cos theta minus 40. So that will be as sine. The angle will be the 130 minus theta. Sine 130 minus theta. So that will be cos theta minus 40. Okay, sine 130 minus theta. So we can calculate. Here we use minus sine. So this is a minus taken out. So theta minus 130 is equal to cos theta minus 40. So then we use the minus sine theta minus 130 equal to cos theta minus 40. Therefore, alternate equation is instead of we comparing the cos theta minus this cos theta minus 40 is the same as sin theta minus 180. So we substitute. So instead of 50 cos theta minus 40, it is substitute. How to substitute? So this is minus sin theta minus 130, and this one is the whole thing multiplied with 50. So this is minus 50 sin theta minus 130. So this one and 2 sin theta minus 40 are to be compared. Okay, so this is now you just compare sin theta minus 130 and sin theta minus 40. So how to calculate? This angle here, this is a minus 130. This is a minus 40. So the angle difference is a 130 minus 40. Angle difference is 130 minus 40. So we call this 90 degrees. So and the angle difference is 90 degrees. So this is why we can make. Because of the original one is a cos and sin. So you cannot easily compare. So firstly you have to use the formula. Sin 90 minus theta is a cos theta. So instead of that we using the 90 minus theta, this is sin theta minus 40. So because of the sin theta minus 40, we can substitute. Because the sin theta minus 40, here you can substitute the theta minus 40. So that we substitute here, so we got it as sin theta minus 130 minus theta is equal to cos theta minus 40. So this becomes as minus sin theta minus 130 and cos theta minus 40. So that we will make a comparison. We will make a comparison sin theta minus 130 and then sin theta minus 40 will be compared. So that this angle difference is 90 degrees. Degree radian conversion. Degree and radian conversion. So in this case, we use a 180 degree is a pi radian. 180 degree is a pi radian. And similarly, 360 degree will be the 2 pi radian. And 90 degree will be the pi by 2 radian. And 270 degree means as 3 pi by 2 radian. So this is how we convert the radian to the degree conversion. This one the radian to degree conversion means we use the 180 is a pi radian. So the pi by 4 means, so you multiply with the 180 divided by 4, 45 degrees. The next one is convert the foreign to radian. So it's the 210. So 180 is a pi radian 210 means, so pi multiplied 210 by 180, so 7 pi by 6. So radian and the degrees are conversion like this.
Also, this is your calculation.
Yes. So this is a circular function. Circular function means that this is the rotation